I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, talk about intimidation, Eddie the Beast Hall. The world's strongest man fighting out of Leeds, 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use it.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Eddie the Beast Hall. You don't need me to tell you that he's a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man fighting out of Newcastle, United Kingdom.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man. Here is Eddie, the Beast Hall.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is so intimidating. This is no small hall. This is no leisure center. This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. And there's the bell to start round 1. It's all offense all the time. That one lands. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice score with that left hand. That punch lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Right punch. Look at the big fella get rocked. Disaster. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw. There's There's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was...
And the world's strongest man is staggered. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Left punch. Good counter punching. No power in those punches. Roll the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal? Is he out on his feet here? Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
Plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan. If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What?
Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is or if he's even got one. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes. That left scores. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Oh, what a punch! Nice exchanges from both men in this round. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything. Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look like knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Counter right-handed kick. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as the... Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That body has been beaten up big time. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. The world's strongest man is staggered. The beast Eddie Hall is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.